So ladies and gentlemen, this is my hydroponic setup. I know they are the tiniest sprouts you've ever seen, but I'm calling it success for this part of the experiment. Our first step is to take the top out and to set it on the counter, and then to find the pH of the water down below before you clean it out. Most likely you have already done this in class unless you were absent. So you just dip it in the water at the base, and then you take the pH strip and compare it to the color samples you'll see on the screen. This is what mine looks like of the pure water over several days. Now that you have the pH done, you can just dump this out and wipe it out with a paper towel. You're just trying to get any of the algae that might be in the base out of the system. Mine had a little bit of green algae growing on the wick. I tried to scrape it off as best I could, but it looks like there's still a lot there. So if you have some, try to scrape it off if you can. So your next step is to get a 2-liter container. This is what mine looks like. It could be a 2-liter container that you have saved in your recycling after you had some kind of carbonated beverage. Mine has 2 liters on one side, and then 2 quarts. So they're really similar amounts, but that's what you want, a pitcher that's at either 2 quarts or 2 liters. So I just curled up that scrap paper and made a funnel like this so that when I empty the blue powder, it goes in the pitcher and not all over the counter in my bathroom. You want to open it carefully because mine has the nutrient dust, or the 20-20-20, in 2 parts of the foil. So the first part up there, and then I open up a little bit. You can see there's blue throughout. So it looks clumsy, but all the blue nutrient powder is at the base of my pitcher. I'm going to fill the pitcher with water. All right, once your pitcher is full, you're going to give it a little shake to make sure that there's no blue residue at the bottom. It'll be just a tiny light blue color. It shouldn't be screaming blue. Then you can crumble up the foil and the paper and just toss it. Then you're going to fill the base of your container that you cleaned out with a new nutrient solution. That's pretty exciting stuff, isn't it? And you are again going to test the pH. So you put the strip in the nutrient solution, and then you compare it to the colors once again. You carefully put the top of your system back into its base and put it on the window. And then I would strongly encourage you to label the pitcher of nutrient solution so that your family knows it's for a science experiment. My little trick is to put tape on it and then take a Sharpie and write on the tape. That way your parents will not scream at you for using a Sharpie on the pitcher that they use for their lemonade.